Hello Leo and welcome to your reading. This is a reading for all those who have a Leo sun sign, Leo moon sign. Let's start your reading, Leo. Let's take a look at the past, what's been happening with you of late. Let's see, what do we start with? We start with the Nine of Pentacles. So in the past, Leo, you've been enjoying some kind of gains, some kind of a good time where you have received a lot, and also talks of all the effort and hard work you've put in has brought you in a position of prominence, or it has given you some kind of wealth, or it's given you some kind of rewards, which is making you feel very good about the work you have done and about yourself. So yes, it gives us a boost in confidence as well, that I did this, I've got this, and generally being in that feeling of prosperity and abundance, right? And enjoying all what you have got. For some of you, it could be that you have everything, yet you're feeling a little lonely. Let's see what this is about. I think it's more about you having got some feedback, um, some results of your hard work, good results of your hard work. You followed through with a creative idea, you followed through what you were inspired to do, you followed through with your creative abilities, you followed through with your plannings, with your your initiative to do things, and that is what I think um, has been the has resulted in this kind of prosperity. However, I did mention that some of you could be feeling a little lonely even though you have all of that. Not all of you, some of you are just probably enjoying the fruits of your labor and having a good time, being very happy with that. Some of you could have also got that, yet feeling a little emotional about something. And for some of you, it is purely emotional, that you feel that in spite of having everything, you still feel you have that feeling of being alone, feeling of solitude. I wouldn't say loneliness, but now with this Five of Cups, yes, there is a looking back at the past, and in the past you're looking back at a further past, where something went wrong, which left you feeling emotionally a little upset, right? And just seeing that what, and focusing on what went wrong, and not feeling very happy about events of the past. So yeah, you're, for those of you who feel like that, you are probably you don't have the need to worry about resources, finances, and a good life. You have all of that, but there's that emotional angle. It does not make you feel very happy, and that is what is causing you peace of mind, causing you loss of your peace of mind. You want to run away from a certain situation, you find it a little difficult to deal with. For those of you where you have had a lot of abundance in terms of money, resources, name, fame, recognition, all of that, it would be a good idea. This tells me, the Seven of Swords tells me that you've been working quietly, so continue working quietly. Don't keep your plans to yourself, keep everything to yourself. Not a good idea to share anything with anybody. For those of you where something did go wrong, even in regard to your work or profession, it's best that you have kept everything to yourself, you have not shared anything. And those of you who are feeling a little emotionally low, you have also been keeping everything to yourself, which is perfectly fine in the past. That is what's been happening in the past. For those of you where whatever it is, the good and the not so good, you have been keeping it to yourself. Let's see how this impacts your future, because keeping it to yourself, you only know what you need to let go of, and you only know what you need to start anew with, all of you. So it's a good time to keep it for yourself, because this knowledge is supposed to bring about some change for you, which is privy only to you. Let's see what's happening in the future, in the present. So you've got Seven of Cups, so now you need to make a choice. So with this, whatever you have been dealing with, all of you, that emotional loss, or that little bit of regret, or that little bit of sadness, it is set to release now that you're working on it on your own. Those of you who like to avoid looking at it, it's a good idea to actually look at it, and keep it to yourself how you're working with it, because it needs to, something needs to go and something needs to come. When you release those past memories which cause you a little bit of discomfort and uneasiness and unhappiness, you are being advised that it's time to let it go, and you've got lots more coming your way. This is a card of choices, it's a card of option. Leave that one thing which drains you out, which is over and it's in the past, and be open to what is coming your way. It's a little difficult for you to balance, that kind of sadness with this kind of choices which are coming your way. You'll have to make a choice. You want to stick with that, or you want to welcome something new. It is already in the past, it's over and done with. It's you can only revisit it in memories. So a good idea would be to let it go. Whatever happened for a reason. You all know what the reason was, and it's best to move on to something new, because something new is coming up for you, Leo. So don't get into a conflict with it, that what should I, don't get caught up between the past versus what's coming up now. It would be a good idea to let it go. You've got this card of release, so it's a good idea not to get caught up in um, conflict with yourself. It also talks of getting over dramatic about things, and it also talks of avoid all challenges, avoid all conflicts, as accept things the way they are. That would work very well for you, Leo. Yeah. Okay, because this is just going to cause you more stress, choosing the past, this present, what's coming, what's leaving. It can get very overwhelming for you with the Two of Pentacles. You'll have too much to be handling and juggling and sorting it out. So keep things very clear and focused on what your heart really wants, right? And let's see the wheel. Yeah, it's about time for you to take a call on this, Leo, because with the wheel of fortune over here, the emphasis of your reading so far has been on new things coming your way, lots coming your way. And that is why this connecting card of release is coming, that it would be a good idea to release whatever is holding you back, whatever bothers you. It's how do you release your past pains? By just figuring out that things happened for a reason, and everyone can figure out that it did this for me, it woke me up to certain things. Bear that in mind and let the situation go. Otherwise, the drama of, which is the Five of Wands over here, the drama of who did what, who said what you did in turn, what you said in turn, is going to be never ending. It's a loop. You'll just be going round and round and round in that, and nobody gets anywhere with that. So that's the focus of your reading. And what's coming up for you? See, transformation is there. This is the card, this is the Tower card, where you will realize, with this entire situation, you will eventually realize what is worthy and what is unworthy in your life. What are you holding on to which is really not worth holding on to, and what is it that you really need to keep with you, and that is regarding this specific situation. All right, so just see, even in terms of work and whatever your situation is for you, just see what you need to keep, what you need to do away with. That really is this transformation. The way universe is also urging you to do that, because it wants to bring you lots in your present and in your life. So it is asking you to just kind of make space for all these things by releasing and seeing what you need to keep, what you need to do away with. Because yeah, I see you got another card of new beginnings. You've got the Ace of Pentacles. Lots of new stuff is coming for you, Leo. So clear up your space. You've got the Moon card over here. It would be a good idea to follow your heart and your intuition, where your happiness lies, where what pulls you towards it, what makes you happy, what lifts your energy. Tune into all those things which give you these kind of responses, which make your body feel really happy, light, energetic. You want to start, you want to get going with this, and compare it with things and of the past which kind of pull down your energy, make you feel sad, make you feel a little heavy. That kind of those kind of signs coming to you will help you in this transformation and releasing. Say, I don't want to do harbor things which kind of just pull me down. I'd rather focus on what makes me happy. So do listen to your intuition, and any dreams coming your way, your psychic abilities helping you in this entire situation would be worth taking into consideration. And that's how you wrap up the entire thing. You're ending something and you're starting something, Leo. So you all know what you need to let go of, you all know what you need to keep. And because there is, you're on the verge of starting of, lots of new options coming your way, a lot of new opportunities coming your way, lots of things you can move towards, right? But this entire uh, past issue, whatever, just makes you feel a little sad. You might think that it is something small, but it makes a big impact on your life, Leo. So don't, even if it is something small, it does create a big impact, and that is why it's come out in this reading. Had it been something not that important, we wouldn't be talking about it. But I think you all know that it does play a major role in your life. And what's your obstacle? You've got the Queen of Pentacles. So it's the Queen of Pentacles talks of, is a card where it talks of somebody who's very practical and focusing on the material thing. So even if there is something which adds, maybe at some level you feel this adds value to your life, but it might add value in a, not in a nice way. Okay, you might, it could be a person also, it could be a situation where your obstacle is to see what value it had in your life. If it is a person, if you feel that they add to you, it's really not adding to you in the right kind of manner. If you think that what that past event was, it was of some value, yes, at that point in time and in overall life, because it gave you something, but it gave you at that point of time. Don't stretch it into your present. Yeah, don't hold on to it, Leo. This is Seven of Wands. It's like, holding on to what I believe in. You believe it happened at a particular point of time, it was appropriate that time, but it is not appropriate now. So here I would put the Seven of Wands as being a little stubborn, right? Little like digging in your heels, that it happened and I cannot get over it, or I will not let it go easily. But this is what this card is telling you, that it was meant for that time, but it has no value in your present. What's your guidance? That's your card. You got the Lion, right? You know your personal power, you know when to use it and act, you know how you can deal with it, you all know your strength, you all know your power. It's about time you put it into action and not waste it in getting anxious about, if I let something go, then what is going to happen in my future. Your future is looking very nice. You're having lots of new things coming your way, Leo. The Seven of Cups assures that. And you also have this Wheel of Fortune coming. You got transformation, Ace of Pentacles. Just believe this reading that lots is coming your way. You just need to give up, that anxiety, which is associated with this entire thing. It's no longer playing a role in your life. It is over and done with, and it just needs to be transformed into something else. All right. So otherwise, just holding on to this is going to take a toll on your strength, and it's just going to cause you a lot of anxiety, and you'll constantly be wrapped up in that. Quite possibly you miss all the opportunities which are coming your way. Abundance, see, you've got the Tree card. A lot of abundance is coming your way, and I just happen to place it on the Seven of Cups. So there is abundance coming. You just need to just work on this past. And you've got the good luck card, the Clover leaf, right? You've got the clover leaf. So there you are, in heading for something really wonderful, Leo. Just need to kind of put an end to this. Be honest with yourself, right? This is your guidance, and yeah, you will have your peace of mind with that. Okay, so you need to just kind of, with the Moon card we got over here, that also talks of hidden fears and things which make you uncomfortable. But the cards are saying that you need to take a look at that, see what is working, see what is not working, see what you're holding on to unnecessarily. With the Seven of Wands, it can imply that in certain situations, right? Yeah, the quiet time does connect with being honest with yourself. We can only realize this when you are either sitting quietly, or music songs which you hear, um, you know um, they also hold clues to our questions. They provide answers to all situations we are dealing with. So see, what would you like to do in quiet time? Spending quiet time by yourself or listening to music, you will get that inspiration, you will get that something will click for you, which will provide you a clue regarding this entire situation. And sometimes you do notice, why is a song being repeated in my head all the time? Just listen to it, keep listening to it till finally it will tell you why you are so drawn drawn to that song, and that song holds the answer to your question. Warrior of the heart, this is akin to the strength card. This is not the time to lie low, Leo. Leo is not a sign which as it is lies low. You need to harness your strength, you need to gather up your strength and move ahead and march forward with this particular situation. There is I cannot emphasize it enough what is lying in your way, because you need to be ready for that. Dream traveler, also do take into account the dreams you are um, experiencing, the visions you get, your clairvoyance being activated, that too with the moon card. All these signs are helping you in your in this entire situation, right? It's time to look at something new, Leo. Two of Wands, Ace of Wands, and to head in a new direction. I mean, the cards are emphasizing that over and over again. Just deal with that situation which is just kind of, eating up your energy. Just wind it up, let it go, get ready for major transformations for yourself. Lots of opportunities coming your way, and prepare yourself for a wonderful time coming up for you, Leo. Right, so with that, I'll wrap up your reading. Thanks for watching.